Well, some people choose to goon after watching an anime. I chose to build a business. Now, it goes without saying, I didn't just watch Black Clover and wake up the next day with six figures in my bank account. It took a lot of hard work, it took a lot of determination, it took a lot of creativity, but that's exactly my point. I drew a lot of inspiration from the anime characters that I loved. Like Asta, he worked his butt off for so long, ever since he was a kid, and didn't see results until way later. Luffy, he wanted to be king of the pirates. Everybody laughed at him. 1,000 episodes later, nobody's laughing. And I feel like that is my point. It's not always about the things that I watch, but it's about the actionable steps I take after I watch them. And I'm going to share my story because maybe it'll help somebody out there that's like me. But I was very lost not too long ago. And I would watch anime and I would want to be in these fantasy worlds. Like, I would want to be Luffy with my crew sailing the seas. But then I realized I'm not a straw hat pirate. I'm in the real world. But I needed to take that delusional mindset in that fantasy world and try to implement it into my everyday life and turn it into actionable steps. So that's exactly what I did. My turning point is when I watched Full Metal Alchemist because, oh my gosh, that show is so good. If you have not seen Full Metal Alchemist, please go and watch it. But the point is, they have this thing called the law of equivalent exchange, where in order for a human to get something, they have to give something in equal value, whether that's your time, your energy, your money, whatever it is. If you want to receive something, you have to give something. And I looked at my own life and I'm like, what am I giving right now that aligns with the goals that I want and the stuff that I want in the future? I was like, well, I'm in my bed watching anime at 3 a.m. Maybe let's start there. Maybe I should go to sleep a little earlier. But just like, it gets you thinking when you let it get you thinking, if you know what I'm saying. So I took that law of equivalent exchange and I tried to implement it into my day to day life. And I feel like a lot of people are missing out just watching anime for entertainment purpose because there's so much philosophy and there's so much deeper meaning in it. And I align with like a lot of characters. Like, I love Asta. He's like one of my favorite characters. He had no potential and he trained his butt off anyways. And then later on, he's like this awesome MC. And I want that for me. And I also want that for you guys. So my challenge to you guys, my call to action is, next time you watch anime, maybe try to like pick up something your favorite character does and try to apply it to your everyday life. Now, I'm not saying these things are going to happen overnight, just like your favorite anime character. It took a long time for him to get the powers, the smarts, whatever he is going for. It took a long time for him to get even close to it. But it's going to help you, and it helped me a lot in my day-to-day life, just to take little bits and pieces from every anime and try to apply it. Everybody thinks anime is so cringy, but at the end of the day, I'd rather watch anime than like Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, which I watch both. But let me tell you, anime, I get a lot more return on my investment for that. But of course, you have to watch things for entertainment, and I get that, and I don't want to suck the fun out of anime. But I do believe that it has like a, if you let it have purpose in your life and you can apply the things that you love about your favorite character or your favorite world into your world, it makes it a lot more fun. And at the end of the day, that's what it's about. When I started my business, I wasn't miserable. I was just having fun. Every single day felt like a new mission. I would go on side quests. It's so much fun. And if you love anime, you'll probably love starting a business. You just have to make it enjoyable. And let me tell you, I was delusional. I would watch One Piece and I would go to sleep literally listening to lucid dreaming soundtracks so I could sleep and have my own pirate crew. I'm not even kidding when I say that. That is next level crazy, but it goes to show when you're like lost in life and you're maybe a little bit depressed, it is very easy to get sucked into like, I would rather be in this world or I'd rather be doing this. But let me tell you, with that mindset, if I would have been transported into like Attack on Titan, I would have been one of the first people to get squashed and squished by one of those titans bombarding the walls. So I wanted to take my favorite MCs and I needed to apply it to my everyday life. So if I ever do get sucked into an Attack on Titan world, at the very least, I can be like, an Eren or maybe an Armin. I mean, those are pretty cool characters, but it's much better than what I would have been if I was just the same old oaf. But my whole philosophy around it is like I will watch anime for fun a lot of the times, but I want to take what I learn from these animes and apply them to my everyday life. That is the entire point of this video. I don't want to keep on saying the same things over and over again, so I'm going to keep this one short. If you guys enjoyed, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.